Okay, quick market review here with just some slides because we're going through charts. It's tough to make jokes out of this stuff anyway, so let's skip it. Let's just do this quick. So in the last few days, we've seen a bounce in the market, but the question is this the bottom or are we about to drop again? Long story short, yes, the bottom is in, but it may just be a temporary one. Let's go over why. So the first thing we need to see for a real bottom is the S&P crossing its 10-day moving average. And the 10-day moving average you could see right here is that little red line. Now, by the time this video goes out, which I think will be Friday, this will likely already have happened. So the next significant level that the market needs to cross is this blue line right here, which is the 200-day moving average. And that level actually coincides with a lot of weekly closes we've been having. But if we get a second sell-off back to lows, it'll likely happen around this area as well. And I'm talking the area between 2750 and 2770. Now, the final level we got to cross while we're heading back higher is the 2850 level right here. And this coincides with the 50-day moving average, this red line, and also this 2-year trend line. So once we cross that, everything should be clear. Right now, the percent of stocks above their 50-day moving average is so low that we're triggering a buy signal. And it's the buy signal because everything is very oversold right now. We can also look at the percent of stocks above their 200-day moving average, which is a longer-term indicator of oversoldness. And recently, it just hit 25%, which means the market is deeply oversold. So the highest probability rests with a rally higher. Now, during the sell-off, sentiment has stayed pretty positive, which is not good because sentiment is a contrarian indicator. So if people are more bearish, the market is likely to go higher. But if they're super bullish, that's where you get drops in the market. As you can see here, bullishness, which is the orange color line, is finally coming down. And bearishness, which is the blue line, is heading higher. They're close to crossing, which is good for the bull case. But if you look at advisor sentiment, it still looks like a problem because in this area, sentiment has failed to reset. Now, the difference between this sentiment and the one we just looked at is that this is more intermediate term, and the previous one was more short term. With advisor sentiment being so bullish, it looks like the market will have to fight through this over the next few weeks. So this raises the odds of us seeing more volatility down the line. Another thing we need to look at is the rate of change in yields. So as you can see here, yields are still rising fast, and that's not good. What we need to do in the following weeks is watch the 10-year pretty closely. If bonds sell off hard, which means the yields would be rising, and if that happens while the market is moving up, then you can expect another sell-off coming. Yields need to sell down for the bull market to continue. But overall, the broader fundamentals of the market are still positive. Liquidity is great and earnings are solid. So all in all, we got a market that's deeply oversold, so we're likely to get a short-term snapback rally. Intermediate sentiment is still elevated, which is not great because that likely means more volatility ahead. And we need to keep a close eye on yields because if they jump during a market rally, then we will likely see the market make another low. But long term, the market fundamentals are strong. The bull is still intact. So Apple is about to report their earnings Thursday after the market closes. And that earnings report, because it's Apple, that will likely determine the short-term direction of the market. If they beat, then the rally should continue. But if they miss, then we'll probably head back to lows. Again, I'm recording this video on a Wednesday and it's probably coming out Friday. So we'll see what happens. And if you like this video and like market updates like this, then make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit that bell for notifications of new videos. We publish about 3 a week, all market and business related. So subscribe and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.